Okay, so this is my testimony. So I have been a Christian for about since I was since I was probably 13 or 14, and it kind of all started once as I got older. More I was more able to understand like some things that was being said in church, and I was starting to be able to understand more words and what the true meaning behind some of these Bible stories were. And it was really interesting to me. And whenever I was taking confirmation at my church in Homa, um, I had, of course, I had a lot of questions because I didn't know a lot of things. But from what I've learned in confirmation, it has helped me to like get to where I am as a believer in God. And so my thing was like with asking all of these questions during confirmation, it really helped me learn more about God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit and all of that. And so while I'm at these confirmation classes and all, and we're asking questions, it it really it really like, I don't want to say struck, but it kind of like, it didn't take me by surprise, but it struck me, like a strike. I'm just gonna say it struck. Okay, it struck me as like, man, the Bible really has answers to all of our questions almost. And if the Bible doesn't have the answer to our questions, all we have to do is pray to God, and eventually, or soon, however long it takes Him to answer your prayers, He'll answer them. Um, and it's like once, like once I kind of like I didn't kind of learn it. I kind of just like figured it out. But like once I figured that out, kind of, it's like, man, God like really has all of this love for us, all of this forgiveness to us, all this mercy towards us, all of this grace towards us. And it's like, we everybody messes up every day, but God still forgives us. And so I kind of like never want to take anything for granted, because you never know when somebody's that you're close to, you never know when their last day is. And so after that confirmation class got over and I got confirmed, it it kind of like changed my life being confirmed, because if I would have never took confirmation classes, I would have never known the stuff that I know now, and I wouldn't be able to comprehend the Bible stories or just any verse in the Bible like I can now. Those confirmation classes really helped me, and I think that is where I got my roots planted into really strongly believing in God, because I had always believed in God before that, because Mr. Chris, you know, my mama, she is like a strong believer in God. Like, you walk into her house, she's got Christian music playing, she's got Joseph Prince on the TV, she's got uh, Bobby Swagger on the TV, she's got Joel Osteen playing, or whoever's playing that day, she's got them on. Or she's got Joyce Myers, I think that's her name. She's got her on the TV. And as a kid going over there, it really influences you. Like, man, your momo believes in this stuff. Your parents watch the same stuff as your momo. Um, Everybody goes to church in your family, just about. And so it really influences you. And whenever I took that confirmation class, it didn't push me over the edge of diving into my Christian belief. It planted my roots even further. It didn't push me over the edge. Like, it didn't help me start anything new, or like, it didn't help me start over. It just pushed my roots deeper, I guess you could say, into my Christian beliefs. And So I think that's part of the reason why like I'm such a strong believer in God. And I try to thank God anytime something good happens. I thank God. And if something bad like if something bad does happen, I just thank the Lord that it couldn't have, like, I thank the Lord that it wasn't worse. Or I thank the Lord for everybody who's okay, because everybody could get mad at God and he would still forgive us. But it's like, why get mad at God whenever there's still good that you can get out of any situation, no matter what it is? You can get good out of any situation as long as you trust in God. And so that was my testimony.